Who is late? Not I. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. I am so sorry. My husband told me last night because I slept. I didn't go to sleep until almost 2 a.m., which I don't do. Guys, I do not do that at all. I'm definitely a morning person more than a night owl. And I do not go to bed late. Um, Hold on, let me make sure we're live first before I keep going. Yes, we are. I'm sorry. I do not go to bed late, and my husband was even like, "You have an early morning tomorrow. You should probably go to bed." And I was like, "No, I have stuff to do." And here we are, 30 minutes late. So sorry if anybody was planning on me being here on time. So sorry. So very sorry. Anyway, let's get to what we'll be reading. I am still reading The Edge of In-Between, and that is for Bookathon. I'm almost finished with that one. I have like 40%, 40% left of that one. And then this one is like tearing me up. It's tearing me apart. It's like all about grief and finding hope in that. And it's tearing me apart. It's so good though. It's so good. I'm hoping to finish that one at least in these sprints. And then if I finish that one, I'm going to go into Part of Your World. So that's what I'll be doing. What is everybody else doing? Again, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry that I was late. Let's just decided to come in here 30 minutes late. So, what's everybody else doing? And these three were here on time. Hi, Sarah. I hope you're still here. I'm sorry I was late. I'm having some oatmeal right now. Good morning, Sarah. Good morning, Rachel. Having some waffles, and then I'll be doing stuff around the house while listening to Harry Potter and the Prisoner of Azkaban and or Little Women. Oh my gosh, both of those sound incredible. I feel like Prisoner of Azkaban is my favorite so far in the series. I am reading along the series. I'm sure you've been around. You've been around since I've started that. But Prisoner of Azkaban is probably my favorite so far. Good morning, Courtney. Sorry I was late. You were here early. Just made an iced coffee and we'll be reading When the Rain Ends by Mary Ellen Taylor. I feel like I've been reading this forever. Not a bad book. Just not my style. It's for a book club. Those are the kinds of books that we could leave or take. I hope that it turns around for you. And this was my announcement that I was going to be late. Oh, good. So yeah, some of my East Coast people are probably fine with it too, because I put these for 9:00 Eastern time because there is an antique festival near me, like it's literally right down the road, and I would like to go today. So I don't want to be here for super long, but I do want to get some reading done and hang out. So that's why I put it for earlier today. Great. Hi, Maddie. I love it. I love how it worked out for everybody. Defiant, the third final book in the Skyward series, has taken me forever to get it finished. Oh my gosh. Oh no. I don't know about you, but that taints my enjoyment of a book when it takes longer to get through it. But that's just me too. So, hello, Lena. Got home from the airport at 3 a.m. Oh my gosh. That is awful. Not sure what I'm going to read. Might start the new Emily Henry. Oh my gosh. I am going to start that this summer. I hope you really like it. I've heard some mixed things about it so far, but I really hope you like it. Girl, why are you awake? I would literally still be in bed. Hi, Katie. Yes, I did post a video this morning, and a funny story about that. You guys, I did not have my stuff together last night, and I filmed and edited that video all last night because I did not have a video planned for today. where I had one planned, but I got behind because, I'm in the middle of May, and I'm exhausted, so I got a little bit behind, and so I had to do all of that yesterday, so thanks for watching it, Katie. Nice. Hope you're enjoying that one. Oh, Rachel, are you moving? Did I see that somewhere? I feel like I saw that somewhere. That's awesome. Are you building a house? Let us know, Rachel. Hello. Good morning. Reading Heartsick by Chelsea Kane. Been in a thriller mood lately. That's literally my mood 24/7. We love that for you. Picked up a Hi, Jeannie. Picked up a grocery order that I was supposed to pick up last night. Then I'll be continuing in the midnight for Charlie Bone. That's a middle grade, isn't it? I feel like that is like an older middle grade. I feel like I saw those when I was a kid. I hope you're enjoying it. But hey, listen, we're all late today, so it's totally fine. Hi, honey. I'm so sorry. I didn't realize it was so early for you. 6:33. Oh my gosh, you're so dedicated. Well, maybe you're an early riser. I'm gonna eat breakfast and wake up during the first sprint. after I want to read Radiant Heat by Sarah Jane Collins. Awesome, Amy. Thanks so much for being here. That's awesome. My issue with the Skyward series is I don't love the main characters, so I get bored when the supporting characters aren't around. They're much more interesting to me. Oh my gosh, isn't that hilarious when we get so much more enjoyment out of the side characters? Oh, good. Good. See, guys, I planned this all along. Well, hello. Good morning. Hoping to finish Sword Catcher this morning. All right. Hopefully we can finish that. Ooh, okay. That is intriguing. I have never read Emily Henry before. So, you Emily Henry stands, what do I start with? Do I start with Beach Read? I did pick up Beach Read like last year, maybe 2 years ago, and I put it down. I don't know if I was just not in the mood for it or whatever, but I did put it down. So, let me know. What do you think I should pick up first? Because I feel like everybody who's read her has read all her books. So let me know. Oh my gosh, that's so exciting. Welcome to the South. South Virginia. Oh my gosh, that's so exciting. Oh, I love that for you. Awesome. I'm glad you're liking it. I hope you guys are liking this ambiance of him gnawing at his bone. Early riser. Okay. I really wish that I was. I mean, I have to be because of my job, but like on the weekends, I like a little bit of sleep in time. I'm also pet sitting a dog who loves to wake me up. Awesome. So it worked out for you. I think she just like was doing it anyway. So I appreciate you guys are here for sure. You guys are so sweet. Hoping to finish a Ruthless Vows. Hi. Oh, I said hi to you, Sarah. You were here you were the OG. You were here first. Ruthless Vows. I really need to get into that duology. I really do. Maybe this summer. I think I put it on my spring TBR, but I just don't see it happening. My spring TBR is forever long, but I really have heard really good things about that one. I've also heard that the Ruthless Vows is not as good. So what do you think? Really? Oh my gosh, that is hilarious. I can't do that as much anymore. I feel like my job has definitely like taken that toll. Like I can't sleep past like today is probably the latest that I would have slept. Like I slept until 9, the time I was supposed to be here. So yeah, I don't sleep in too late anymore, but that's awesome, Amy. Okay. So you tried them all. Okay. They just don't do it for me. Understandable. Understandable. We are not meant to love every single book for sure, and we're all different. So that is totally valid. Hello. Heavily considering ordering. You're reading Mockingjay? Oh my gosh, that is so exciting. Is this your first time reading it? Or is it like a reread? Because, oh my gosh, that's so exciting. I still have yet to watch the Mockingjay movies. I hope you're loving that. Hello. Once Upon a Cave Prom by Kat Cho, and my mom is reading Beartown by Frederick Bautman. I've always wanted to try Frederick Bautman, but I feel like his books are sad, and I don't really love sad books, to be honest. But I love that for you both. Are you both here? If so, hello. Hello, Mom. We will do anything for Chick-fil-A. Do not be fooled. I've been wanting to like Henry Henry, but she's a so-so author for me. I'm still willing to give it another try, though. Okay. So book lovers and people we meet. So those are the ones that you've read. I feel like it's so polarizing. Either that you really love her or you're just kind of like, not for me. Abby Jimenez, though, I feel like everybody is on the Abby Jimenez train. And I'm trying to get there. It's cute. It really is. So, do you guys hear my pug taking a long drink of water? He just got up too. Not by choice, since I'm a toddler mom, but also love to stay up late. Yes, I feel like as a mom, I feel like you need those extra moments in life to yourself. Corinna, hi. You said you was going to sleep in. I mean, technically, this is sleeping in. My personal favorite is Beach Read, but I have yet to read a funny story. I'm going to read it on my vacation to Myrtle Beach next week. Oh my gosh, Rachel, you're just doing all the fun things. Oh my gosh, that's so exciting. I will keep that in mind. Okay, yeah, that's what I've heard. Okay. I love you, but I did not love that book. I think you're liking it, but I did not love that book. I don't know if Ellie Hazelwood is for me, to be honest. I really don't. I have not really enjoyed what I've picked up from her recently. Leah Beth gifted me Bride, and I may try that one. Obviously, I'm going to because she gifted it to me. But I feel like that'd be my last chance that I'm going to give her. I'm sorry. But I hope you're living it. And Powerful. I do need to get to Powerless. Hello, Emily. I'll be reading Magnolia Parks Into the Dark. I am good. Thanks for asking. I really need to get into that series. I hope you're really liking it. Obviously, if you're into the 4th book, I feel like you're a fan. Beartown! Abby's the best. Oh, I love it. Yes, I feel like everybody is reading her. I feel like everybody says to start with this one because, I mean, this is the one everybody loved first. And then I think after this one, I'm gonna go into Just for the Summer. Because, by the way, what did we get from Book of the Month? Because I just sent mine in this morning, and guess what I got? I got the Just for the Summer audiobook. So I was like, I don't really like thick romances, and this is a very thick romance, and I was kind of dreading it, not gonna lie, because again, if I'm in a book too long, it kind of taints my enjoyment of it, and I really want to give this one a fair shot. That's what I'm doing with this one. I am I'm listening to the audiobook while I'm reading it, and it's going so well. And then I got the audiobook for Book of the Month, and I was so excited when I saw it was on there. I almost got the Christina Lauren book because I read Something Wilder a couple weeks ago and absolutely adored it, but I don't know if I'm going to love their other books because I really liked the setting of that one, so I don't know if I'm going to like their other books. But what'd you guys get? Ooh, that's awesome. Hello. Oh my gosh, that's so exciting. I am so excited for you. So, I mean, you're getting to the end. Mockingjay ripped my heart out. Ripped it out and stomped it on the ground. Just so you know. No pressure at all. No. It was so good. It was a great end to this series, I feel like. Good. This one I'm not feeling as much as the others, but I know it's going to get better. I feel it. Yeah. I think with her is that a lot of like the science terms and stuff kind of take me out of the story a little bit, but I love that she does that because a lot of like that's very unique. But I just if I'm going to go into a romance, I want something that I'm going to understand and really enjoy. So I think that's what's throwing me off for her. Hello, Erica. Having a mommy day out, which always includes book shopping, reading, and a solo lunch date. That is so exciting. I love that for you. I hope you have the best time. Yeah, awesome. Let me know how you like that one because I may end up picking that one up too. I thought Part of Your World was okay. Yours truly was good, and Just for the Summer was great. Ooh, I would read them in that order because there are references you might not catch. Oh, dang it. I'm feeling that vibe with Part of Your World. It's okay for me, right? No, I'm not going to say that. It's good. I'll say that. It's like a 4-star vibe. It's not a 5-star. I can see why people give it 5 stars because it's so wholesome and it's so sweet. And Daniel is just the biggest cinnamon roll I've ever met in my life. But for me, it's just not a 5-star. And I've heard really good things about Yours Truly. And I've also heard that Just for the Summer is like one of people's favorites. So we shall see. Also, I cannot read Yours Truly next because I'm doing a book discussion with Gwen's Patreon for Just for the Summer. So I may just have to skip out on those and Yours Truly. Oh my gosh, I just called them a cinnamon roll. That is so funny. Yeah, Daniel is definitely a huge cinnamon roll. He is just so sweet. Oh my gosh, I love that for you. I'm so excited. Please let me know. Elise from literally Elise was the one that recommended it to me, and I just kind of went into it on a whim. It was so good. It was so good. The setting, the characters, everything about it. It was so good. Yeah, I think that was definitely one of her most science-based books. Yeah, for sure. Hello, Bethany. Gonna be working a bit this morning and maybe listening to The Edge of In Between. Where did you get the audiobook? I was looking everywhere for it. I feel like this audiobook would be so good. Also, I'm reading that one on my Kindle, and I need to physically own this book. I eventually will reread this book, and I am going to annotate the heck out of this book. I am highlighting it on my Kindle, but it's not the same. It's not the same. Sorry, guys, if you guys can hear my pug in the background. He just came in from outside. What are you going to get? What are you going to get? Oh, dang it. Are you talking about like connections to the other 2 books? Because I don't want to miss out. The goat. Are you kidding me? When I was listening to it and it was like, I have to go home and feed the kid, and I stopped. My dog has zoomies, so if you can hear that. But I stopped and I was like, don't tell me. This is going to be a little goat. Don't tell me. 6 stars. Oh my gosh. That's a lot of pressure. But I think I'm going to like it. Yes. I have met Kevin Bacon. He's the pig, isn't he? He is hilarious. I love that. Kevin is pretty. Yeah. Yeah, I have definitely met him. Lucky. My library does not have it. I am a part of 2 libraries and they don't have it. Which my libraries around me, like, they don't keep up like with the updated books for some reason. They just have the older books, which is frustrating. I might, if I can get a hold of it. I think the only way I would get a hold of it is either if it's, I don't think any of her books are on Everand, and I may look on Libby if it's on Libby, but I don't know. If I don't get the audiobook, definitely not. Okay, good. Yeah, it is rainy here too, so I'm gonna try and go to this antique festival today, but we shall see. But that's the best day to go book shopping. Rainy and cold. I know. I don't know why I just didn't physically buy it in the first place. It's so good. So good. All right, lovelies, let's go ahead and jump into our first sprint. Again, one more. I'm sorry that I was late. I really needed these for accountability, and I still need them. So let's do a longer one this time. Let's go to the 30 and do a 40-minute sprint. Actually, no, let's go to the 40. Let's get a good 50-minute sprint in. So let's read to the 40. And we've got this cute little, hold on, this cute little breakfast in bed ambiance. And I watched this and it doesn't have ads. So hopefully we're crossing our fingers that it doesn't today. All right, lovelies, let's read and eat breakfast in bed. I will see you at the 40. Hello. How did that sprint go for everybody? I got about 35 pages read of In the Edge of In Between. No, I think it's called The Edge of In Between. The Edge of In Between. Yes. So I got about 35 pages into that one. And it's so good. It's so good. Like, I already gave a book 6 stars last month, and would it be illegal if I did it again? Oh my gosh, it's so good. And I think it's not for everybody because not everybody will understand it. Not everybody will get what it's saying. But if you've ever experienced true loss and true grief, it's like everything you feel on page. It's absolutely insane. I do want to read you this quote though. And if I'm not convincing you to read this book, maybe this quote will. So this is a longer one. So here we go. And I put it on my story if some of you already seen it. So it says, often when grief is fresh, it isn't helpful to tell people that they'll heal, or at least have the chance to, somewhere along the way. You don't want anyone to feel like they need to hide how much they've lost or bounce back by a certain time. At some point, though, you hope they'll be ready to start down the road. Sorrow or despair at what we've lost will still hang around, sometimes more, sometimes less, but we don't need to fear it. In time, we can find room once more for joy and laughter and peace. Unfading, isn't a fast process. It isn't a straight line. Oh my gosh. Like, all of the book is like that. It just like hits you right in the gut. So I'm loving this book. It's not an easy book to read for sure, like especially if you have experienced true loss and true grief. It's definitely not an easy read, but it's so good. I definitely need to buy the physical book and I will eventually reread it. I promise you that. So, how did that sprint go for everybody else? We had some friends hop on. I lost my place. Oh no. Also, I went black for a minute, like my camera, because I ate breakfast. Had some biscuits and gravy. So I was hungry. Let's see. Oh, I'm so glad you liked it. It's so cute, isn't it? I thought it was perfect for the breakfast in bed. Hello. Reading Brotherless Night for the Women's Prize, already 60%, and I hope I'll finish it today. Awesome. Well, thanks for joining. Jessie! Not reading, but going to be productive around the house. I love that. I love that for you. Betsy, hi. I'm a little late. It's okay. I was late too this morning, but I just got out of the shower and I'm going to start doing my daily devotional, reading the chapters of my Bible today for the Reading the Bible in a Year plan. That is awesome. I've always wanted to try one of those, but I'm always like scared that I will fail. And I am someone that doesn't like to be on a strict schedule. It kind of stresses me out. So, but I love that for you. I love that you're doing that. Then I'm going to start my current read, which is Love for a Lifetime by Manny Blake. Love her book so much. Oh my gosh, I have been wanting to read her books. I've heard really good things about that series, and it's on Kindle Unlimited. So, also, I've had sprints for about an hour and a half now, and I've not said anything about May the 4th. May the 4th be with you, everyone. My husband went and watched, the local theater had the first movie playing, and he went and watched that with his friends last night. So I'm not a huge Star Wars fan, but I do like Star Wars. Good morning, Laura. Well, thank you. I really liked it too. The Edge of In Between. Yes, I'm so glad you're also reading that one. How are you feeling about it? What are your thoughts? Because you know my thoughts, but what are your thoughts? 56% of Harry Potter and the Prisoner of Azkaban while putting away laundry. Look at you, reading and being productive. Oh, good. This is also mine. My favorite. Elise, good morning. I'm sitting on my front porch with my coffee, listening to the birds chirp and reading Funny Story. Oh my gosh, you're living the life. I love that. We were just talking about you. Were your ears ringing? Because we were just talking about you and how you recommended me one book and it was a 6-star read. Girl, you just blew that sprint up. That was great. 73 pages? That's awesome. I have, in this book, I have 60 more pages to go. So I don't know if I'll get done with it on these sprints because I am going to go to the Antique Festival soon. But we're going to try. Oh my gosh, how cute. Pop the Pig. Is that a game? I feel like that's a board game of some sort. That is so cute. Totally fine. Ooh, that's awesome. 5% into Love for a Lifetime. Got your Bible reading done. Good for you, Betsy. Oh, fully awake and ready to start Radiant Heat. Fed the puppy. Good job. You guys were just so productive this morning. Only read about 17 pages, but I also still had to get out of bed, get the house up, and make coffee. Yes. Yeah, these early morning sprints, you got to get your routine done. 36 pages of powerful. I'm annotating it, so it's taking a little bit longer. I swear I've tabbed for every page. Oh my gosh. That is awesome. That makes me excited to read that series. That's how I feel with this book that I'm currently reading. I am highlighting like every other word. Hello. Ooh, reappearance of Rachel Price. I really wanted to dive into that one. Well, I did some laundry and read to page 96 of Divine Rivals. Ooh, you're reading 2 really good ones. Nice. Yeah. Oh, I'm so sorry about losing your friend, Corinna. That is awful. But yeah, it's definitely one that I would definitely tread with lightly because, like, I lost my grandfather back in 2023, and that was the first time that I've ever experienced true grief, and it's still, like, trying to figure it out and trying to live life with it. And so it's definitely since that is very fresh for you too, I would definitely tread lightly because it does make you feel all the things. So I would definitely tread lightly, but it's so good. Oh, it's so good, Betsy. It's so good. And that's like one quote. I've highlighted most of this book. And it's just everything that you have felt if you've grieved, and it's put on page because it talks about how she's angry for no reason. Like it's nobody's fault. She's just angry. And I'm like, "Okay. Okay, you didn't have to emotionally attack me like that." Joined late, so only got 22 pages in. Hello. Oh, I already said hello, Laura. I thought you were somebody else for a minute. 22 pages, that is totally fine. That's still productive. I just opened Scene of the Grind. Scene of the Grind by Tanya Kappas. That's a cozy. First book in the Killer Coffee Mystery Series. Oh my gosh. No. A bookstore owner is found dead with with a band stamp on her forehead. Katie, not me immediately adding this to my TBR. That is hilarious. Oh my gosh. I'm gonna add that one. Oh, you got a walk in. That's so wonderful. 30 pages left of Ruthless Vows. Oh my gosh, so exciting. Ooh, the Bible recap. I've not heard of that one. Prisoner of Azkaban was my last one, and I rated it 5 stars. I gave Sorcerer of Stones 5 stars, Chamber of Secrets 4 stars, and Prisoner of Azkaban 5 stars. And I'm in the middle of Goblet of Fire. It's taken me a minute to get through Goblet of Fire. I really need to host like another Harry Potter themed sprint because I really need the accountability on that one because I mean I'm still it's coming home every time I pick it up, but it's a chunker to try and get through. But yeah, I'm still having the time of my life. Ooh, doing the audio? Huh. I'll have to look into that. That's kind of intriguing. Yes, I love the movie. The Prisoner of Azkaban movie is so good. So good. Maybe I have heard of this. I'll have to look up what you're talking about because I think I have heard of this at least just in passing or something, but I think I have heard this. Rachel highly recommends it. So for anybody curious, anybody interested, the Bible recap. Works on colors and numbers. You're speaking to my soul here. You feed him hamburgers until he gets so full his belly pops and his buckle on his pants comes undone. That is hilarious. I think I was thinking of that. Oh my gosh. That sounds like such a great time. No wonder you decided to do that instead. I love that. About broke my heart to see her immediate reaction to grief. Love to see the changes in her. I could go on and on and on about this book, but yes, Laura, I completely, completely agree. Like watching her, and you'll see it as you get further into the book. I'm on page 235, and as you get further into the book, you could see how she starts to really her grief doesn't go away, but she really starts to learn how to handle it. Oh, it's so good. Ooh, okay, I'll have to look into it. Thank you. May the 4th be with you. Yes. It was the only movie that wasn't sold out for that time slot. Best movie this season. I love it. It will also be a process of figuring yes. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. And that's why I love that quote so much, is because it was like, stop rushing people. Okay. It's not going to be this cookie cutter thing that everybody does the same way. And I think that was the main thing that when I first lost him, a lot of people were like, "Oh, you'll be fine. You'll be all right." And that just made me so angry. It made me angry at the world, and just the fact that people just rush things. Like, why are we rushing? Why are we rushing grief? I could also talk about that all day. Yes, Harry Potter everything. I lost my half sister over 30 years ago and still miss her, and I think what life would be like with her here. Oh, guys, I'm gonna start crying. Oh, Laura, I'm so sorry. Also, my parents, stepmother, and all my grandparents in the last 6 years. Laura, I am so incredibly sorry. I'm so sorry. Ooh, it is such a hard thing to love people and lose them. And I was talking to a coworker about this, and her dad had this philosophy that he didn't want to get close to them because it was going to be harder for them when they lost each other. And that to me just isn't the way to live, because to me, grief is the love that has nowhere else to go. Like you were so used to loving that person and so used to just pouring your heart into them, and now they're not there, and so obviously you're going to have that leftover love that has nowhere else to go. So, yeah, that's my spiel on it, Laura. I'm so incredibly sorry. Commuter Bible is great. That goes through the Bible every year. It fits within your commute time. Oh, I love that. I love it. I may have to look that one up too. Ooh, okay. Okay. I will definitely have to look those up. I just pre-ordered the paperback On the Edge of In-Between. I think I want the physical copy. Ah, yes, me too. Me too. I really, really want the physical copy because the physical cover is so pretty. It's got all those colors in it. I love it. Yes. Yes, that one quote. There was another quote, and I'm also like vlogging my experience reading this book, and I'm so glad I am because I'm catching like real-time reactions and real-time quotes. And that quote is one of my favorite ones that I've found in the book. Oh. Again, I could talk about it all day. Thank you. Thank you. It took me a while to get to that description and how I felt about it, but it was definitely a hard thing to navigate. Oh, yes. Yes, yes, yes. Um, one time I was we're just gonna get deep, 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 deep. One time I was crying and I was praying and I was just, I was in my feels, I was in my grief, and it was kinda like those tears were the love that was just, like, trying to find places, like, where to go, where is this supposed to go? You guys are gonna get me crying on live. I'm a firm believer of allowing yourselves to process and feel all the things. For me, otherwise you wake up one day stuck. If you have breakdown you don't know how to handle. Yes, I agree. Like, definitely give yourself some grace, and that's a great thing that this book talks about is just stop. Okay, stop trying to make yourself get over this. Just take it slow. Just don't try and rush it. That's why I got so angry, is because people were just trying to get me out of this slump, because I don't know if you guys have noticed, but I'm very positive and I'm very joyful, like 99% of the time. And I'm like that in my daily life. And it made people very uncomfortable when I wasn't like that. And a lot of people would try their hardest to, like, get me to cheer up or, like, say, "Hey, like, why the long face?" Or, like, maybe we should, like, and people mean well, guys. People mean well, but it's definitely a handle with care situation, and it differs from person to person. Not everyone is gonna feel the same way, and that you just have to handle those people with care, like, especially if yeah, they're taking it hard. You have to be careful with the things that you say when someone is grieving. Yes, everyone is different, and everyone will take grief differently. Yeah, he just pops in and out. Oh, yes. Yes, ma'am. You're welcome. You're welcome. I could definitely talk about grief all day long because I love when people talk to me about it, because I'm like, "You're speaking my language here." Like like, we understand each other. So, yeah, it's really good not to feel alone in that, and I think that's why I'm loving this book so much, is because I finally feel like someone is taking my feelings and putting them on a page. Yes, people do mean well. I mean, people are not most people, especially if you have a really good circle, most people are not gonna, like, go out and just be malicious on purpose and, like, try and hurt you, but some people don't think about what they say before they say it. It's okay. Totally fine, Bethany. I am. I am. There was a quote that I took a picture of, and we were talking about that. I put it on my Instagram story, Bethany, if you're curious, and it was so good. It was so good. So we were just having a little conversation about grief and what that entails. Mm, I don't know, Jeannie. I don't know if I could. Like, there are certain books that I just can't do, because it also, like, that was a very dark time in my life. Um, like Lonnie. That it was a very dark time, and it's really hard for me to go back there. Um, yeah, so I've definitely learned how to live with the grief, but it's just I will definitely look at it, and I will have to maybe give it a try. Thanks for letting me know. Yes, 99. I just streamed yesterday that we were talking on the phone. Oh, Katie, you're gonna make me cry. Katie, you're gonna make me cry. I'm missing her right now, just like, yes. And that's what a lot of people don't understand. And that's what I didn't understand. Like, I'm 25, guys, and just now realized what grief was. I was like, why are we still talking about it? It's been like 7 years. But that it comes in waves. Like one day you'll be so fine and just going on about your business. And then the next day, like, it's so small, and what I said in my vlog is that grief is quiet. It's not always loud tears, it's not always loud breakdowns, it's very quiet, and it's not always the loudest thing in the room. Ah, sorry, guys. Yeah, I think you should definitely tread lightly. I would definitely go into it, with knowing that it's gonna be a heavier read, for sure. Biggest thing he learned was that as long as you don't hurt others, grief power yes. And that has been my prayer, my friends, forever, and I'm gonna share this with you. If Lord, if you can't use me to help somebody, don't let me hinder them. Like, I would never want to stand in somebody's way of the grief process or getting to know the Lord or anything. Like, if you can't use me to help, don't let me hinder. Like, don't let me put my foot in my mouth. Um, and yeah, that has definitely helped me in that. Hi, Shannon. Reading Ghost Rose. I loved that book. Oh my gosh, I hope that you love it too. It was so cute. It was like a Scooby Doo mystery. Ah, no, 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 no. Oh, Corinna, I love that. You're gonna make me cry again. Oh, I'm gonna be a whole mess. Also, there's a little part in here with a cardinal, and I don't I don't really super believe that cardinals are angels or whatever, but I do think it's a very comforting thing to think that cardinals are messengers from our loved ones to say, "Hey, I'm all right." Oh, and, like, this book has a scene with a cardinal in it, and I was just all to pieces. I was all to pieces. Mhm. Yes. Yes. Yeah. And, like, especially those intermediate people that you've just loved all of your life, it's so hard to let them go. Like, you will never let them go. If you truly loved them, you'll never let them go. I'm sorry, Betsy. I'm sorry. I'm sorry if I have made anybody cry with talking about this, but honestly, I feel like it's good because if we keep all that stuff in, sometimes we can feel alone in it. And, if we're not sharing it back and forth, like, hey, I have those same exact feelings. I have those same exact things happen in my life. Sometimes we can feel alone in it. I feel like that's why I struggled so much in the beginning, is because I felt so alone in it. So we're just having a good old therapy session here. As long as it isn't hurting yourself or anyone else, grieve the way you want to. Yes, or you need to. Yes, everyone is different. Yes. Oh, those are so hard, especially when you're younger and you don't know, like, it's just so hard to grasp when you're younger. I'm so sorry, Jeannie. That's literally a quote, which I have always heard that, like, that cardinals show us are from our lost loved ones, and I have a flag outside my house that are like, that says a cardinal. Oh, I forgot what it says. A cardinal is an angel. Cardinal is something like that. But she talks about how cardinals are messengers from our loved ones. Oh, it's so good. Okay, guys, I'm so sorry. That went a little bit longer than I thought it was going to. Um, I definitely didn't plan on sharing all that, but again, it's good. It's good for us. It really is. So, if you are ready to read again, I am ready to read again. So, here's the deal, my friends. I am probably going to do one more longer sprint, because I am going to go to this antique festival after I get off of here. So let's go ahead and start our next sprint. Let's do a longer one for our last one. Let's go till the 50. We'll go to the 50. and then we'll come back and we'll wrap it up for today. All right. I will see you at the 50. Hello. I had somebody join me. And he got a little bit comfortable, so I don't want to move him. I have one chapter left. One. So I'm like a 96% of the way through this book. And let me tell you that last sprint of what I read ripped my heart to shreds. It's just so beautiful. It's such a beautiful book. And there were a lot of quotes that I really wanted to read you, but they're spoilers, and I don't really want to do that. I don't really like I don't really think you could spoil this book really, but I don't want to do that. So just know that there are so many good parts at the end that make this book just absolutely stunning. Like one of the most stunning books that I've ever read. So, again, is it illegal to give another book a 6-star? Oh my goodness. So, how did we all do? Let's see. Yes, I completely enjoyed our little grief chat that we did there. The birds in this ambiance and the birds outside are giving amazing reading experience. I love that. Super surround sound. I love birds like chirping in the morning. I love it. Hi, Lauren. Oh, hi. So glad you're doing morning sprints. Gonna finish up a cozy mystery today, hopefully. Nice. Thanks for joining. That one was our last sprint for the day, but I was so glad you're able to join us. Hello, Laura. Just got back from the library with a whole pile of possibilities to read. Not sure how long you're sprinting. That one was our last one. I'm sorry. I am going to cut it a little bit shorter today because, like I said, I am going to an antique festival, and I think my parents are going with me, so I don't want to really keep them waiting. So, thank you. He gets very comfortable, and then he's hard to move. So, he really likes this blanket. This is his blanket, his favorite blanket. So, he's kind of claimed it. Thank you. He is cute, but he's a mess. Oh, I loved that one. I'm so glad you enjoyed it. Oh my goodness. Hi, Pug. I'm on page 24. Absolutely. Thanks for joining, Katie. Oh, that's awesome. You guys are living the life. I'm so happy for you, Bethany, because I really do think I wish that I could start this book over again for the very first time, because I did not know what to expect going into it, and it just completely took me by surprise. So it's a good one. Nice. All right. Thanks for joining, Amy. Just finished Powerful. Look at that. Checked it off your list. Also, if you could see that hair, pugs shed, if you didn't know. They do. They shed like crazy. Oh. I didn't end up reading, just made a yummy breakfast. This is why I'll probably never. It's okay. You were at least productive. You got to feed yourself. Oh. I'm sorry to cause havoc. Yes, ma'am. Thanks for joining, Elise. Yeah, thanks, guys, for coming and hanging out with me and spending the morning with me. Also, before you head out, I need to talk to you guys about something. 2 things. I need you. I'm gonna kind of tell you a little bit of something. I'm not gonna tell you what it is, but on June 1st, which is very close, I'm gonna be announcing something very exciting. So, if you haven't already, mark June 1st because I have a little something coming that I'm so excited about. And I've kind of hinted toward it on Instagram a little bit. There's only 2 people that know. And I have been very, very secretive about it. And I'm so excited. I'm so excited about it. I'm a little nervous. Not gonna lie. It like makes me want to throw up a little bit. Like thinking about it, that it's this close. But it's really near and dear to my heart. So I really hope that you guys love what I have coming. So mark that. Also, my friend Sam at a Spark of Sam is doing sprints today. Like she's actually live right now, and she's doing them. She usually does them until about 3 p.m. Eastern or something like that. So if you're looking for sprints, I'm gonna put her link into the comments in a minute. That way, if you're still reading, you can go over there and support her. So that's what is happening. Thank you. Thank you so much. Love you guys so much. Yes, yes, ma'am. Oh my gosh, that works out perfectly. Be like a happy birthday thing. Yeah. Yeah, Sam is doing sprints. She does them like every other Saturday, I think. I'm so excited. So since you guys are usually the ones to hang out with me whenever I do sprints, I wanted to give you a little bit of a sneak peek. So just so you know, June 1st, I'm going to be announcing something. So, all right, my dears, I am going to log off for the day and hope you guys have a fabulous rest of your Saturday. Thanks so much for joining me today. And I will see you somewhere else on the internet. Bye, guys.